Hi everybody, this is Molly from Colorful Freshwater Fish Tanks, and I just wanted to make a video about the betta fish setup that I have in my son's bedroom. These tanks are kind of smaller and a little less complicated, and maybe a little more colorful and slightly less natural than a lot of my other tanks. I think they're really fun for a kid's room. And I change them every now and then, but right now I have on the left this 3.5 gallon tank that I got from PetSmart, and that is a top fin enchant, I believe. And I have a 50-watt Aqueon preset to 78 degrees heater in there. I took out the filter that the tank kit came with, and I'm using this sponge filter instead. I use these sponge filters in tons of my tanks. They're rated for 55 gallons, so it's plenty of filtration for this tiny tank. And I prefer sponge filters because you don't have to worry about them injuring your bettas at all. And especially in small tanks, I find that they provide better filtration and clearer water, and they maintain a cycle better. Also, you can just get a super cheap, like $1 adjustment valve, and you're able to adjust the flow of your filter as much as you want. And an adjustable flow is not something that's available on most cheap tank kit filters. They don't have adjustable flows, so this makes it way easier. And this tank has one of these little ceramic houses from the dollar store. Ceramic is safe to put in fish tanks as long as it's sealed. And I get these for like all of my bettas because they're super cheap and they work super well and they love them. They're like little caves. It has some anubias, some other plant that I don't know the name of, a bunch of silk plants, and a couple of these betta beds trying to obscure the view of this betta from the one in the next tank on that wall that they share. And there's Dwight. He's beautiful. He's a black half moon butterfly male betta, and he's 2 years old. Hi, Dwight. Dwight likes a very warm tank, and that's why I keep him in this tank. Because the lids that fit super securely on these tank kits, I think they keep these tanks a little warmer than most tanks are able to stay easily. And you can see I have a mix of black sand, gravel, river rocks as a substrate here. An Indian almond leaf, another anubias. And then the second tank is this 10-gallon glass Aqueon tank. This houses my blue male half moon betta Kraken. And I got him just a couple of weeks ago from PetSmart, and he was just like colorless and laying on the bottom of his cup. They gave me a discount on him. So he's healing up nicely. He still looks a little bit rough, but he loves his tank. He uses all 10 gallons of it very easily. He's a super strong swimmer. I just have a metal mesh hood on this one, like a reptile hood. I've got some real plants in here. This anubias. There's another anubias right there. There's kind of a baby Amazon sword there, and also there. And the substrate is a mix of the Aqueon shrimp substrate, their ceramic shrimp substrate, and river rocks. And then I've got all these silk plants in here. So I was trying to provide him with lots of coverage. And this originally was a split tank, so I was trying to provide a lot of coverage. But it's just his now. Got a couple of water lettuce in here. And there's another one. Hi, Kraken. So you can see he's turning into a super strong swimmer. His fins definitely still need to heal. I don't think he's very old. And I have this little plastic clear soap dish that I got from the dollar store as well. I've got some carpeting plants in there with some rocks. And then this tank is filtered with an Aqueon preset 100 watt filter, and then also one of the top fin 50 watt, not 50, 15 watt filters that just, not filter, heater. Aqueon preset to 78 degrees, 100 watt heater, and 15 watt top fin heater that stays on all the time. This tank also houses some shrimps. I don't know if I can see any. And the filters are 2 of those 55-gallon sponge filters. I have one on each side, creating kind of like a gentle whirlpool current. So Kraken can see, oh, there's one of the shrimps. There's a red shrimp right there. There's like 6 or 7 shrimps in here. It's always hard to tell because they breed. Kraken was freaking out because he and the female in this tank can see each other through the walls that they have that are adjacent. So I need to get a big plant to put like right there in this female's tank so that that vision is obscured. They've been doing like a lot of like flaring and stuff. But this is the last tank in my son's room. This is a 3-gallon rimless cube by Aqueon. I've got one of those 55-gallon sponge filters in there and a 50-watt Aqueon heater. I have thermometers on all of my tanks. Sometimes digital thermometers. Sometimes some other type of thermometer. There's the female that lives in this tank. Her name is Ursula. Hi, Ursula. She's kind of like a dark blue with like reddish shimmers. It's hard to see because the light's not very good. But yeah, this tank has a mix of like red and purple silk plants. It's got some anubias, some of this carpeting plant that I don't know the name of, and a couple of tiny swords, and a couple of small water lettuce that I hope will grow. And the substrate is just a mix of gravel that I had on hand and some river rocks. So these are my 3 colorful fish tanks in my son's bedroom. And I just wanted to show you those. None of them were terribly expensive to create. I got a lot of things on sale and used. They're fun. My son loves looking at them, and they're colorful and cute, so I wanted to show them to everybody. So yeah, subscribe to my channel if you could, and I have an Instagram account now, and the handle, or whatever you call it, is tanks a lot, like TANKS_A_LOT. So yeah, if you guys want to check out some pictures, that is my Instagram. Thank you.